Hi guys, welcome here on the tube again with my second video on diminished usage. Hope you've covered my first one that I was busy explaining on how to comp. This video will go more in detail how you could use the concept in a soloing situation. So get it right into it because we don't have that much time. Let's say we're playing a 2-5-1 in C and you're using D minor 7th arpeggio. I'll play it like this. Root position. Then you're playing this chord on the D. D, F, A, C. Those are the notes. The second chord, the first inversion that you could use starting on the F. F, A, C, D. Then starting this chord on the A. Then on the C. Then on root position again. So I'm training to listen on an intuitive level because when you're in a playing situation you're not always going to use a chord starting on the root. You could start it on the 7th or on the 5th, you know, so you're training your ear on an intuitive level to use this way as diverse as possible. Alright, now I know I cannot give you all the positions in one video, but there are 5 positions on the guitar you've got to work out to use this really effectively and move around the whole keyboard. I'll show you the 5 basic positions. Now this is all D minor. Play that last one more time. So, this same idea applies to diminished. I'll start A flat diminished over here. And play inversions. And the same thing applies to the 1 chord. So the root position over here, C major 7, then starting on the E, on the G, and on the major 7, and root position again. So, why do I have to practice all of this? Because the thing is that you're training your ear to work intuitively on every kind of position, and also that you're not always starting on the root of the chord, you know. So if you start on the 7, you'll also know how to wave yourself across the fretboard, you know. So let's say we're starting on the root now, and I'm going to change this D minor 7th arpeggio to a D diminished arpeggio. 2 notes remain the same, 2 notes are going to change. D and F remain the same, A and C change to A flat and B. So this is a very important thing you've got to hear. And I'm repeating that phrase. See, well, you want to do that an octave higher? That was a kind of nice thing. I took this chord here, the C, and this is a form that I use, and put a note in front of every note, the note above. and then resolving it down. So I think I heard Charlie Christian playing that thing. Kind of nice chromatic movements. Okay, so the thing is that let's say you're starting your phrasing on a 7th now of the chord. That would be a C in the D minor 7 chord. You take that 3rd inversion and apply the same thing, C going down to B, A going down to E flat. So this will sound like this. What I did there is repeating that phrase. That's something that you have to be able to do in your playing, is repeating phrasing. Else you'll be just noodling around and not be able to use that phrase in whatever situation. So it's something I got from Joe Pass. Repeat your phrasing, and so that you'll be able to really know what you're playing in terms of hearing it as well. So I know there's a hell of a lot of work to do, because I've shown you 5 positions. You've got to work out this idea in 5 positions. That would take too much time now in this vid to show you all of that. You've got to write it down on a piece of paper, study it. I only want to say we're living in a culture that's dominated by the press on a knob, you know, getting everything you want. Press on a knob, get coffee. Press on a knob, get your food. It doesn't work like that with guitar. Guitar is a meditative thing, you know. You got to sit down, take your time, work out everything, work through the theory, and if you choose to go that way, it's a very nice thing, and it takes a lot of discipline. Like, it's something you've got to be able to put in your music, you know. Else, forget about playing jazz, you know. So simple it works. Sorry to say. Okay. So now I'll be playing a little bit using these diminished concepts. So wherever you want to start the diminished, you could play those concepts in minor thirds of the guitar. See that one fingering pattern you could move up in minor thirds and use it while you're playing. You got to figure out how the arpeggios, you can go from one arpeggio to the other, you know. So that's the thing. Let's say I'm starting over here, changing that to an effective arpeggio. When you're playing, improvising on a 2-5-1, always try to resolve to a good chord note, you know, the 1, the major third, the 5th. Those are all good sounding notes that you could resolve to. So I'm gonna jam a little bit now, slowly at first, and then see if you can get some ideas. If you hear something nice, you could rewind the video and try to grasp those little ideas. Alright, here we go.